Hey, what's up everybody? Scotty here. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Far Harbor. This time we're going to be talking about the Admiral's friend. The reason why I want to talk about the Admiral's friend is this legendary harpoon gun compared to the other legendary is because this one has a unique attribute to it where it deals double damage if the target is at full health. So starting off, the damage is pretty high at 150 if you have no perks with your big weapons. If you do, well, that's going to add more to the flavor. The other legendary harpoon gun ignores 30% of target's defense. So if you've ever used a harpoon gun, this is something that takes strategy. You don't want to keep using it because, for one thing, its accuracy isn't that high, its range is okay, but its fire rate is very slow. You're going to be constantly reloading. So you pretty much want to use this, hit your target if you can, and if it does manage to hit it, well, it's going to take off a big chunk of damage. Then you'll quickly switch to your other weapon and do what you have to do. So this is currently worth 1,206 caps. Now I do have some perks that gives me better barters, so this is going to be quite expensive if you do not have high charisma and barter perks. Okay, let's talk about the mods. You have pretty much two choices. Well, kinda three choices, but it's going to ultimately be either short range or long range. The basic harpoon is what the gun comes with, and you can see on the weapon where there's a little rod on the inside where it's glowing. This is what we're actually modding. Down to flechettes, it looks almost like the same rod as before, but if you aim towards the barrel where you see inside, there's actually more than one rod and they're a little bit smaller. This creates a shotgun effect. When with all shotguns, it reduces your range. The barbed is another rod, but you can see it has a few barbs on it. This reduces range, and it causes a bleeding effect. With the sights, you can get a little bit increased accuracy with the normal sight, or you can get a scope, which greatly increases, well, not greatly, but it does kind of help with the accuracy. For the build that I'm going to test out, I'm just going to use the normal harpoon so we can get the most out of our range. But I'm going to add a scope to this. I'm going to be testing this on very hard, normal, and very easy. The enemy is going to be a legendary Yogi Bear. How I test this weapon out is going to be the initial damage, sneak, and non-sneak. And I'm not going to kill this enemy in very hard because it's going to take a while. It has very low fire rate and you're going to be constantly reloading. This is going to be on sneak. It almost did half damage. Now keep in mind I do not have full perks on this weapon, so I'm very positive it would do a lot more than that. So now we'll do normal damage. Doesn't do very much. Your initial shot is going to be the most. We'll test one more without scope. This is not going to be sneak. When the enemy's at full health, that's where it's going to be do most of the damage, and sneak damage does stack. Now we'll do normal. First sneak. If this wasn't a legendary enemy, it most likely would have one-shotted him. We'll do a normal attack to test it. Decent amount. Again, normal. No sneak this time. Now we'll do very easy. Just a forward note. as we're testing these sneak damages off, I have a 4th level sneak perk. So we're increasing our damage by 3 times. On very easy. 1 shot. Very easy this time. No sneak. Did about half damage. We'll see what normal does. Not too bad. That was about half as well.